I'm not really sure why people expect you to like never complain about anything, but I'm going to complain because I'm allowed to. I don't know if you've noticed, or maybe you forgot, in the process of you trying to brainwash yourself into happiness. But nobody asked for any of this. So why exactly do you think people are um not obligated? What's the word? That people are not allowed to complain. I do not recall signing up to go to school for 13 years, which sucked, by the way. I hated school pretty much almost the entire time I went. When I was really young, I wanted to be a teacher until I realized I hated school and people. So, but yeah, school was the worst. My senior year sucked. I don't know who said that high school was the best 4 years of your life, but they lied. And I also didn't sign up to have to work for literally the rest of my life. I don't know if you're aware of that, but that's kind of how that works. And so, obviously, if you are a regular viewer, you know I do not have a job, and I very often complain about how I don't want to work and how I hate the idea of working because I don't like people. I don't want to be standing on my feet 40 hours a week because I know I'm going to be in pain because I get in pain standing for an hour in Walmart. So, of course, that would not go well for me, you know. And people just tell me to stop complaining. And it's actually annoying that I get told that because why am I not allowed to complain? I did not sign up for this. Just because you don't complain about it or pretend that it doesn't bother you, that that we have to do this forever, does not mean that I have to be like you. I did not ask to have to work for the rest of my stupid life, some stupid job, just to still struggle financially anyway. Therefore, I'm going to complain about it. I have every right to complain about something that I did not sign up for and that I don't want to do, not going to enjoy doing it. Um, and those that do, what is wrong with you? There's that handful of people that liked going to school, that like working, or they're workaholics, or they were excited to get a job or their first job. They wanted to get a job. And why? It's like, yeah, okay, you're gonna make some money, which was, which is more appealing, I guess, as a teenager who had little to no bills to pay. But what is so appealing about wanting to work? Like, I don't understand. There was this woman, a cashier. I went into a store one day and I was like, oh, she works at the other store as well. And she was telling a customer about how she wanted to get a third job because she liked working. This woman, who by the way has arthritis, I only know that because she was the cashier at the other store and she was telling us how, the weather was affecting her or whatever. So this woman, and she's a nice lady and everything, like great employee. But she was telling me how she has two jobs, both retail, and how she wanted to get a third one because she likes working. Huh? Why is my question. What is there to like? Like, seriously. Especially retail. Like, I extremely rarely hear good things about retail. So, what are you enjoying exactly? I don't get it. You will never ever, even when I do get a job, if that even happens, honestly, at this point, because at this point, it's just like, I want to just walk into the ocean. But even if I did get a job, it doesn't matter what it is. Even if I was kind of doing something I kind of liked, you will never hear me say that I like working or that I enjoy working 40 hours a week or that I want to work more than one job. I could barely handle school, okay? And I know for a fact that I am going to have a mental breakdown with a job. I mean, I pretty much had them with school, honestly. There was times where at our school, you could only miss minimum, a maximum of 10 days of school without a doctor's note. So my senior year of school, there were days that I literally would be so pissed off hearing an alarm go off at 6 in the freaking morning. I would be so irritated and pissed off that I just wouldn't go to school. And because I did that 10 times, they sent a letter in the mail talking about, oh, you've missed 10 days of school, blah, blah, blah. If you miss any more, you're going to have a doctor's excuse, blah, blah, blah. As if 10 days is even a lot, which it really isn't, because we're in school for 180 days out of the year. 10 days is nothing. Like, you will be just fine. Okay. So, I had to go after that because, I wasn't going because I was sick. I just didn't want to freaking go. And I didn't have a doctor at the time anyway, so I wouldn't have been able to do that. And obviously, I won't be able to do that with a job because I would just ew, I'll just get fired. So what am I supposed to do? I'm screwed. I'm so screwed, dude. Even thinking about it, like, I'll be in bed sometimes and I'll decide to, like, get on one of those job searching websites, trying to, like, do something. But I just end up getting pissed off, honestly, because I just start thinking about it and about how I Like, if I get a job, everything is just back to hell like it was with school. And knowing my luck, I'd probably end up with a job where I'd have to wake up early in the morning, and that is a guaranteed, like, I'm going to work in a bad mood, and I'm not going to hide it. And it just really pisses me off thinking about it. And when I'm pissed off, what happens? I cry. So there's that. And then people, and I don't know. When I was in school, people tried to get me to, like, oh, you need to get a job. I'm just like, I can barely handle school by itself. Can you not see that? Why are you trying to tell me to get a job while I'm in school? I understand that some people did that, but I'm not them. I could barely handle school. Why would I be stupid enough to get a job on top of that? And how is that going to get there? I didn't drive. I still don't. The only way I would be able to do that is if I got a job that was like at McDonald's or in one walking distance of the school, you know, which I also was not doing. So it's just like, leave me alone. Like, I don't understand. And then you say this stuff to people, and they just look at you like you're stupid or something. Like, that's not an opinion. If sitting there telling you, getting upset that, like, telling you I didn't sign up for this because I didn't. That's not an opinion, it's a fact. I don't want to do this crap. And then they just sit there looking at you like a deer in headlights. And, oh my god, I freaked out my eyebrow. Can you see that? Just basically essentially saying, get over it, suck it up. I had to do it, so now you have to do it. Well, who asked for that though? Just because it was forced on you doesn't mean you had to force it on somebody else. And I'm going to complain about it. I'm going to keep complaining about it because I can. Just because you don't complain about it, just because you accepted it, whatever, doesn't mean that I have to, and I'm never going to, because this sucks. It always has sucked. It's always gonna suck. And you can suck it. How about that? It just doesn't make sense to me. And if you don't like that I'm complaining all the time, then keep scrolling. I had someone a couple months ago comment on one of my videos. I don't know if they were a subscriber or they had just come across my channel and looked at the titles of my videos, but they said something about maybe you'd be able to reach YouTube success if you weren't complaining all the time. Well, maybe if life didn't suck so bad, I wouldn't have anything to complain about. Everything about that. And I was just like, listen, I'm gonna make whatever I want to make. Either you watch it or you don't. And they were like, well, that's the problem. And again, I don't really care. I'm going to post whatever I want. If you don't want to watch it, then don't watch it. You know how to read the thumbnails and the titles. Either click on it or don't click on it. I'm obviously not that desperate for YouTube fame because I'm not getting on here being fake AF. Talking about, hi guys, welcome to my little positivity channel. I hope you guys are having a blessed day. Get out there, get your vitamin D for the sunshine, and just be happy, okay? Gotta be positive. Oh my god, there's no other emotion besides fake positivity. And I'm just not doing that. And clearly YouTube success wasn't meant for me anyway, because I didn't always make videos like this. So where was my YouTube success back then? Where was it? Because clearly it was nowhere to be found, just like it is now. And it was just so funny that they talked about how, I complain too much. Yet the videos in which I complain too much, aka my antinatalist videos, are the ones that get the most views. So make that make sense. Make that make sense for me, please. So, anyways, yeah, because I can, and there's nothing that you're gonna do about it. You're not gonna convince me to find some type of silver lining to this crap. Okay, I'm sick of seeing all the horrible things that happen in the world that are inevitable and unavoidable, and it pisses me off that people just sit there and accept it, and pisses me off even more that they force it on somebody else by having kids that they did not need to freaking have. And they're gonna expect their kids to just suck it up as well, just like they had to. And it's just gonna be worse for them, obviously. But they're just gonna expect their kids to suck it up and get over it. And well, I had to work to take care of you, so now it's your turn. Shut up. Like, what? I'd have to be so stupid to force this on someone else. Anyways, thanks for watching and subscribing. Yeah. Dang, I really gave myself a bald spot in my eyebrow. Are you stupid? Oh well. Alright, so I'm just gonna go be pissed off some more. Thinking about how I'm gonna have to work for the rest of my life. So fun. Okay, I will see you guys in my next video. And remember to stay child free, because duh.